The Talomen Titan Series 660X truly lives up to its name. I've never seen headphones packed in a box this large, honestly. This is more of a case containing not only the headphones themselves, but also a range of extra accessories. What stands out at first glance included in the package is a pair of additional velvety soft ear pads offering an interesting alternative of the well-padded standard leather ear pads. These standard pads are said to be covered in genuine leather, while the light gray alternatives are made from a synthetic plush material. Swapping between the pads, however, is a bit fiddly. A magnetic locking mechanism would have been a welcome improvement here. Once you've managed the switch, though, you are rewarded with an exceptionally comfortable wearing experience, especially in summer when leather can start to feel a bit too sticky in the ears. Inside the case, there is a sewn-in zip pocket containing two cables. Both of them are sufficiently long, one is coiled, the other straight. You get a single screw-on 6.35mm stereo adapter, which makes sense since you'll only ever use one cable at a time anyway. Practical, since you usually only need one cable and rarely travel with a spare ear pads, there is plenty of extra space in the case for additional accessories. The headphones feature a twist and lock mechanism for the cable in use, so it can't be pulled out by accident. What's evidently noticeable? When you move your head, there is less cable noise than with many other models. Sure, you can never completely eliminate contact noise, but with the Titan 660X, it's significantly less present than with the competition. On a discreet leaflet, the manufacturer claims something of a sensation in the specs. A frequency response of up to 40,000 Hz. That's quite something considering the human ear supposedly tops out at 20 kHz. In fact, 40,000 Hz, I've only seen that with my good old JBLs. But let's be real, getting to the bottom of this whole 20 to 40 kHz phenomenon deserves its own video. If you're interested, just follow my channel. For now, I want to focus on how the Titan Series 660X performs in everyday use. Therefore, let's get to the sound test. The Talomen delivers impressively clear and detailed playback, which remains stable even at high volumes. The overall sound is smooth, rounded and balanced. Compared to other models like the Noone, the high frequencies on the Talomen are less sharp but still very clear and defined. All the details are present, not just with electronic music. When I use the standard headphone output of my PC and plug in the headphones, they have a lower impedance than the Noone, which I reviewed recently. But that's not an issue at all. While the Noone gets painfully loud at volume 23, the Talomen reaches that point at volume 36. Just to put those numbers in perspective, I could turn the headphones up to 100, so there is plenty of headroom left, which I'll never realistically use. The slightly lower impedance of the Titan 660X is still more than enough for me. What matters much more is the listening experience itself. As I said, with the Talomen, it's even smoother and more balanced than with any other headphones I've tried so far. I touched on my personal headphone journey in my last review already. The highs on the Titan aren't quite as sharp as on the Noone, which I actually appreciated as a quality in the Noone. Maybe a technical term, It seems to me the Titan even has a lower distortion factor than the competition. Still, the heights on the Titan 660X are exceptionally well articulated, and the entire audio spectrum is beautifully present in the room. Here's an example to illustrate the high frequencies. I'd never normally watch PewDiePie simply because the audio in his already aggressively mixed videos is so piercing and high-pitched. Still, as YouTube's biggest creator by numbers, I compared the Talomen with the Mayono here, and the Talomen made the whole experience much more bearable for me. And that's probably not just down to the plush earpads, but they certainly help. And comfort is just as important to the overall experience. As mentioned, I find the Talomen Titan Series 660X exceptionally comfortable. They rest gently around my head and I almost forget I'm wearing headphones at all. That's especially true for the top area where the headband sits on the crown. Or should I say gently floats? Well, to sum up, for me as someone with a background as a DJ back when it meant hauling around heavy vinyl, those of you from that area know what I mean. I can only say I wish I'd had headphones like these back then, seemingly indestructible, super transparent for queuing, mixing and studio work. At the same time, perfect for relaxed listening. The coiled cable is especially practical for mixing, letting you move freely without getting tangled up. That's why I don't really get why the manufacturer included a second straight cable, but I'm sure they have their reasons. The Titan sits extremely comfortably and softly around my head, delivering a smooth, balanced sound with its 50mm drivers. The manufacturer also states that these 50mm drivers use neodymium magnet sourced from a natural earth resource, supposedly making them more stable and durable than drivers made from other materials. Whatever the case, I'm probably just a 50mm driver fan, even though they can sound different depending on the materials used and overall tuning of the design. The included case reminds me of an old record case and offers plenty of extra space for accessories. Thanks to the flexible rotating joints, the headphones adapt securely to any head shape, even narrow ones like mine. If you are looking for something robust, sustainable, with excellent sound and plenty of accessories, then Titan is a solid choice. I received these headphones free of charge for testing, but this isn't a sponsored segment, so you're best off forming your own opinion. If you enjoy my video, feel free to comment and like it, maybe you'll even follow my channel. You may as well support my work using the affiliate links below the video, as no one has paid me to make this review. And as always, you get my true and honest opinion on the topic. The producer gets to see the video at the same time as you.